so I don't stare at it.
All right, we're officially an outerwear pod.
It's freezing in here.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit.
No, it's not.
It's a little bit cold. But you just came in. This is what's wild with how you came into my apartment. You took your shoes off, which you've never done before.
Really? I thought every time I come here, I forget what the rule is on that.
I don't care what
Really?
the fuck you do. Yeah.
Oh, I want to put them on now.
Okay, so go put them on. I don't care what you do, but you take the shoes off, and then you leave the rest of the outfit on.
Yeah, I know, because I thought I had to take the shoes off.
So then why did you keep the jacket on?
Because this is part of a look. This is part of a whole...
This is all a thing you're going for.
Yeah. This is part of a whole look.
Okay.
I'm allowed to keep my shoes on here?
Yeah, dude, don't give a fuck.
God damn.
Do you feel better with the shoes on? Do you like a firm heel?
Yeah, I like a firm heel.
Go put your shoes back on.
I gotta be honest. I love a firm heel.
Yeah, and even though you are wearing Converses, I believe.
Yeah. I am wearing Converses. It makes me feel a little more pro. Like right now, I feel a little more like
you're exposed.
Yeah, like we're about to watch the game. You know, like we're about to like eat some wings. Like,
right.
And I'm trying to really put on a show here. You know?
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
Are we too close with the camera? Also, that's also throwing me off. You're throwing off with the shoes. I'm throwing off.
Hold on, let me get my shoes.
Okay, you get your shoes. I'm gonna move this camera over here. What should I talk about in the meantime? How Tobin has COVID and driving. Tobin got COVID in Vegas and is driving from Las Vegas to New York. It just doesn't make sense, that plan.
No. And that he's coming back.
He's like, I have an extremely contagious disease, so I decided to come back to the biggest city in the world. Because just staying, he's in like Oklahoma right now, I think.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's in like Tulsa. Or he was when I was calling him.
You didn't tell peeps, too, how I got you when I came in.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Big time.
You fucking got me. You knock on the door. I don't know, because there's people that drop food off.
I love getting people with this. That's like we were talking about the other day. I like little bits.
It was such a small bit.
It's a tiny bit.
It was a little bite. Entenmann's. Blueberry.
It was a blueberry Entenmann's when you came to the door.
Because you texted me, you said I'm going to be 5 minutes. And a hearty 5 minutes is like 8 to 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's super accurate. That's even nice.
But you showed up in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that really threw me off. That's why I really thought it was someone.
Yeah. And you got to tell them how I got you.
So I opened the door. I hear a knock at the door, but I'm over here closing deals. I got a new job. I don't know if you heard. And
Rich has a giant computer. It's these closing deals.
27-inch screen to close deals on. Got a meeting with the Union Bank on Monday. But I don't even know what that is. But
you better find out.
I'll find out Monday at 10 a.m. I'll tell you that much.
What the hell do you guys do?
Hey, Union Bank? What are you?
What do you guys need? Excel? What's okay, we're going to get so sidetracked.
Sidetracked.
Right, why don't you finish off the Entenmann's, because I loved it.
No, so then I opened the door.
Yeah.
And no one's there. It was a ghost knock.
I love that name.
Ghost knock.
The ghost knock.
I opened the door. I look to my right. No one's in the hall.
Huge error, by the way, going right. Because you go, everyone else, you gotta have your wits about you. You know, right's not. It's too obvious. If you knock and hide on the right, you're an idiot. It's not a good enough bit. You gotta get around a corner.
Were you trained by the Navy SEALs to do door pranks?
It's so true.
Because you hit around the corner.
Yeah, I got around the corner. Because you want genuine confusion from your victim.
Which was delivered.
That's right. And I get people all the time. On this. And you got to like legitimately get far out of the way. And then you can't be the guy who goes, oh, you know these people that go, oh, I feel bad. Or, oh, it's me, Rich. Don't be scared. I'm right here. You know? Bad bit. You got to be out of the way so that they go, what the fuck? Hardy, wait.
Your timing was amazing.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Have you been? Is this your thing now?
I've
Door
been doing
pranks?
this a lot, like most of my life. I've been doing this ghost knock.
You've been ghost knocking
Yeah.
most of your life.
Well, if I'm in a good mood,
Oh.
Yeah. If I'm in a good, that's how you know I'm in a good mood. If I ghost knock you, you're like, this guy's bopping around.
Things are looking up for Hardy.
Yeah, this guy's fucking having a blast. And when I let you settle in, when your confusion settles, and right at that last moment of despair, like, oh, maybe I'll close the door.
I was so close.
You were like, maybe this is a legitimate prank knock.
I didn't think it was a prank knock. I genuinely thought someone just mistook my apartment door for another apartment door.
Oh, that's reasonable. Wow.
Right, that's good. Some
Okay.
guy, some food delivery guy knocks on your door. He goes, fucking Allison? You're like, no. It's like the person that used to live here, which happened here twice. I took the
Really?
food.
Oh, renegade! You got like a free dinner?
Yeah, it's happened twice here. It didn't happen at my last apartment, but the apartment before it happened once. Big payday
Yeah,
on that one. Big.
that's fantastic. Did you get? What did you? Can I ask real quick before I finish? What kind of stuff? Did you get like a bird? What was it?
For the 2 times here, one was Chinese, and then the other
Oh.
was like it was a burger, but it was like a higher class burger. I have no idea where it was from. And both times, mind you, I also said, this isn't
mine.
Yeah, this isn't mine. And they just said, but this is the address.
Right.
Like,
then
they
you were-
couldn't understand that it wasn't me. I was
Bro.
like, and they're like, just take it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, we're not bringing
They
this
don't
back.
care.
No, what they care about is execution. Get this out of my goddamn fucking bike.
They get the tip no matter what.
Right, you idiot. Can I tell you? I got back into meat. I was doing vegan for a little bit. And I got back into meat because of an order like that.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I want to touch on with what you
Yeah,
just said.
Yeah.
Have I known you while you were
Yeah,
vegan?
this was not like a long time. This was like maybe like 3 weeks. Like
You did a 3-week
Yes, yeah.
vegan stint.
I was like, I was cooking beans. I was living the dream, right? Like I was like, oh, this feels good. Okay.
you were cooking beans?
Yeah, I love beans. But then someone delivered a burger accidentally to my spot.
No.
Yeah, and that's how I got back in. I go, this burger's. I was wrong. These burgers. You know what I mean? I was like, this burger's incredible.
What
and
burger?
then that got me back in. Just a classic cheeseburger.
Diner?
Yeah. Diner burger, dude. I was like, what have I been doing? But I thought it was funny because it was just a rando. It was a mistaken order. But the finish, what I like to do is before you get into some of the stuff I
okay.
know you want to get into.
I don't even know where we're going now.
Well, I like to let the person, right? You're about to close the door.
I was about to close the door, yes.
That's right. So you're about, and this, you got to have really good timing, right? You want to listen and you want to really time it up, people, okay?
Write this down.
Yeah. If you write this down, God bless you, okay? Tell Rich. Write in and tell Rich.
Call us in.
Yeah, because come around the corner,
Okay.
right? Give a big swooping snap.
You did snap.
Yeah, like a snapping hay that almost caught you off. I mean, it caught you off guard a little bit.
Did my ankle broke.
I was
You just
like,
crossed
Rich,
me up there.
That's right. It's like a crossover.
Yeah.
And then, boom, you swoop in, give a point, and they go, damn it. You got me. You know?
I didn't know if the point. So the point you do every time. I
Yes.
noticed that you did a point.
The point I do every time.
Okay.
Every single time, you know? And I even got a guy the other day, I got Cal. He looked right, looked left. Then he turned back into the apartment and goes, I don't know, no one's at the door. And once I heard no one's at the door, swooping, snap.
Yep.
And then Pomeroy goes, yeah, he got you.
Pomeroy
He
was
was
there
there.
also?
He knew. He was in the apartment. He pretty much knew. I get Pomeroy a lot.
Okay. Well, yeah, that kid.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
standard, right? Yeah. So that's what I was going to say. That's how you do the swooping. And then I came in and your giant computer was,
Yeah.
and you were closing deals.
No big deal. Boop, 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 deal closed. That's how I do it now. That's it.
We're like, You got this office chair. I couldn't even believe it.
Oh, dude, my back is killing me from that chair.
Yeah, really?
Killing me. I've been
that's
sitting on
weird.
this for the past 2 years, 3 years.
Really?
I mean,
Oh,
different
man.
couch. But yeah,
Your back
dude,
must be dead, bro.
dude, my back. I got a good back. I squat, I deadlift. I got a good back. That chair's fucking me over. We got to figure out that chair.
Got a good back.
Something I want to ask you,
Yeah.
because you got me on this burger thing now.
Yeah.
What's your stance?
Yeah.
Burger. English muffin as the bun.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know. I thought about it. So here's the thing. I got a touch of nostalgia around this.
Interesting.
Yes, because my mom would make turkey burgers with English muffin as the bun.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they were quite knockout. So I'm like kind of on board for that, but overall, I don't think it's the best.
Not kosher, you're saying?
Yeah, for a burger. I don't
Okay.
love. Did you do that recently?
I'll never ask for it. But if you go to a place for a little brunch
Yeah.
and their burger comes on an English muffin,
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask for a bun.
Yeah.
It's going to come.
Did this happen? Did this happen?
No, it's just
Oh, because if this it was probably delicious. Because it's pretty damn good.
you need an egg on the burger, I found, for the English
Wow.
muffin to fully take effect as a
Great
bun.
call.
Yeah.
Great call. You know what? Are you an egg? Because I like egg on the burger usually works for me.
Oh, see, it does not work for me usually.
Wow.
But I'll do that over like avocado toast or one of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't like that. Avocado toast.
Oh no, I don't go avocado. No, that's
Yeah.
not. I'm a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's what you're closing deals.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you see my computer. It's pretty big.
And then you go, dude, Thomson Reuters has got to hit me back.
Yeah, dude, I sent 2 emails and no one's answered me.
I got connects over there that I'm gonna get. I'll get you in touch.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, last time we've talked about Thomson Reuters and
Oh,
you,
my
last time on the
God.
pod, it did not work out.
Bro, by the way, my sister lost her shit with Play to ZD.
Dude,
Lost her shit.
very few times. It's really only been your episodes and a handful of others
Lost-
that I listen to the episode back and I
Yeah.
go, this is art. Like podcasting, people say podcasting's
Yes.
an art, and I'm like, no, it's not. That episode, Plate of Ziti,
was yes.
how it
was.
doesn't get Rogan level numbers, I'll
It's a
never
shame.
understand.
Yeah, and it gets really humming late. I mean,
Late.
Yeah.
You gotta stay with us on it.
Yes, dude. Oh my God, it was a Play to ZD. Oh, that's what. Also, I sent you the thing today. The
TikTok.
your own video.
Yeah, you sent me my own video.
I was pumped up about that.
Yeah. Well, did you see the one that's trending right now?
Oh, you're getting like all time,
But it makes no sense.
all time, Rich.
The things you
Famous.
think will hit don't hit. The
Yeah.
things you think are bullshit go to 200,000 views.
Yeah. What about the one though that has the one I sent you? Is that
It's
new?
almost 400,000
Wow.
views, almost 10,000 likes. That's about 2 weeks old. That one
That's crazy.
about Chrissy
bro.
Teigen.
That's
Who the fuck knew? So many people
yeah.
cared.
You're so famous now. That's what you said. You're like, I'm so, and now you got your deal closing.
I think I'm
And you're-
closing deals because of the TikTok. That's the only reason they're taking the meetings.
You're in here just making talks and closing deals on this computer.
That's right. This fucking
Ah.
meeting on Monday, he goes, "Are you the guy that made the Princess Mako TikTok?" I said, "Yeah, you saw." He goes, "Did I see 90,000 views as of right now?"
Wait, what kind of software are you selling though?
fucking blockchain compliance, babe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So are you making cold calls?
Yep.
Legendary.
Called
are
a
you
guy-
Are you any good? Because I was nice.
You were nice?
I was nice.
Okay, so you might have to give me some tips. I called a guy yesterday. We're doing a video conference cold call roundup. So I got to put the phone into the computer and do a cold call, virtually in front of people.
Wow, really?
Hate it.
Brutal. That's brutal.
I called this guy, go, hey, Billy. It's Rich. How you doing? You got a minute to talk? He goes, yeah, I got a minute to talk.
Yup. Okay, wait. What's his name actually?
William.
Okay. Do you open? Because I always open nice and strong.
What was your opener? Fill me in.
Okay. Okay. You always got to say the fucker's name fast. Right?
Oh, no, that's the first thing I say.
Yeah. Hey, and maybe you did say this, but hey, William.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so
I'm with you so far.
Yes. Hey, William. Hi, William. Is this William's not as good?
I don't like that. I'm confident this is William. I got the number. It says on Zoom info, this is William, so it's William.
If you go, this is William, they may hang up on you because they're immediately realize that you don't know who you're calling necessarily.
Exactly.
Not a good look, right?
Need the confidence.
Now I'm remembering that part of it, right? You know who it is or you guess and then go with it.
Yes.
You'd be better off because then they'll tell you if it's not William, right? They'll go, this isn't William.
Of course.
But if you go, is this William? Because you hear cold callers do that, new cats. And
Nope.
Come on, son. That's William. You know what I'm saying? Like,
have the confidence that it says it. Just follow through. I did have a call at my last job. I called the guy. We had a 20-minute conversation. It was his son. Same name. That one really fucked with me.
yeah, because you knew it was William and you weren't wrong.
No, we were both correct. That one really threw me for a loop because I scheduled it with his dad. And 20 minutes in, he goes, oh, yeah, I'll let my dad know. I go, wait, what?
You son of a bitch.
It's like, you
I
got
gotta
me.
go to lunch now. This call was so long. You're not the dad?
He goes, no, my dad told me to take the call. I was like, William. He's like,
That's
same name. Different guy.
Same name.
Junior, senior. I was like, clarify next time. But that was the last job, not this cold call I did.
You got to pivot. That's where you got to pivot on an instant, and you got to save yourself and just go, all right, I made the relationship. Oh, thanks, Junior. Thanks for taking the time.
Yep.
I'd love to speak to your dad soon.
Yep.
Instead of going, you fucking idiot, specify. Because you're going to lose business. Oh, Junior. Got it. God, that's funny. You make it all the way to the end of the... Oh, my God. Right, so you got to say it's William. You got to go, hey, and then they'll let you know, right?
Yep.
But you do. You catch guys like early on. They're a little shy on the uptick.
Yep.
And they're going, or they'll do this. They'll go, God, I love talking about this. I used to do this for so much time. They'll go, William? And you're like, nah, son. Not like a question mark, William.
No.
William?
Confidence.
Right. William? No, William. Hi, William. Right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Right. All right, boom. So here we go. Step one, right? We got it.
We got the intro. So far, we've taken about 6 minutes. We've gotten 2 words. Hey, and then the first name. We could never teach a lecture.
2 minutes. We got 2 words in. All right. This is what people don't understand, though. It's very important. These calls are fast, right? It's like these calls are like 30 seconds if you fuck them up.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm saying every word counts.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing. So you get it literally is, though. That's part of what I remember having to tell motherfuckers was the you have to understand the immediacy of what's happening.
Yeah.
If you're lackluster on a cold call, it's a wrap.
Caesar salad.
What's that?
Caesar salad wrap.
Caesar salad wrap. If you're not, that's bingo. So, all right. So we couldn't teach a lecture because 10 minutes, we get 2 words. But we make sure we stress how important it is to say, hey, hi, hello, and then William. And if you and I are teaching a class, Peep's got to come up and nail it. You know, just the first two, right?
We should get a ball, and then we throw it at people. And we go, give me a quick intro, and you throw it at them.
That's right. And they got to go, nothing more. There's just the start.
Right, this is just the beginning.
Boom, you. Hi, William. Good, solid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good. But know it's William. So maybe a little more like knowing it's William. Right? Hi, William.
That was a good one. I like that second one.
That's right. It's even a little more knowing.
Yes.
Right? So you toss the ball. Hey, William. Ooh, that's nice. It's encouraging even.
Yes.
Little up. You're a little up. Hi, William, you know? Hi, William.
Ooh. Yeah. I like that one. That's inspirational.
That's right. That might get the fucking deal. This guy picks up the phone, he hears, hi, William, and you're like, whoa, hey. Right? Okay, so now you got that first piece.
Okay.
Here's piece 2, and I know it immediately.
Fill me in.
You got to identify yourself fast.
Yes.
Fast. Because if they don't know who the fuck you are, it doesn't matter how inspirational you are, they're hanging up on your ass.
100%.
Especially if you're this guy who's like putzing around it. Well, we'll get to who I am. Oh, what business are you? No. Who are you? Right?
Let's make this a two-way street. Let's be transparent here.
That's right. Let me tell you, okay? Hey, I know who you are. Hey, William. Excuse me.
No, you're fine.
This is who I am, right?
Yes.
Boom, right away, hit it. But I always called cold calling tennis. Here's the analogy, okay?
Fill me in on it.
You hit, you got to wait for them to hit back. So patience, and then as it comes back to you, that's right. You hit again. Right? Then you hit again.
Yes.
So, hey, William, serve.
Yep.
Nice.
Good.
Now we're in business, right? What's he going to say? Let's hear. Hey, yeah.
Who is this?
Right. Now it's your turn again. Right? This is Matt calling from Thomson Reuters. Right?
So far, I'm in.
That's right. Boom. Hit him with who you are. Matt Hardy. This is Rich Happel calling from X.
Yep.
So now he knows who you are, right? Now I'm going to tell you right now in a cold call, you're already behind the sticks a little bit. So he's going to kind of go. He probably won't. You may get hung up on.
He's got his guard up.
But he's got his guard. That's right. And you probably know this. So now what you're going to hear is probably a little bit of like, in the way. He might not say that, but he's going to give you a little. He's going to go, yeah, how can I help? Right?
Yep.
If he's not a dick, he'll do that. If he's a dick, he might hang up. But, again, cold calls, no dead air. All you want is know your next tennis move. So if he's like, okay, what's going? Now it's game time. Mm-hmm. How can I help you? Now it's game time. You got to know your pitch so well and fast, right, that the guy almost doesn't have, like mine was, listen, I'm giving out, it was like, I'm scheduling free demos for our new data privacy platform. Ooh. Let it hang. You want a free demo? Like, that's kind of nice. Free demo.
Who doesn't like a free demo?
Right. Who doesn't like a free demo? New data privacy, right? Maybe
Sounds good to me.
Right. And get it out fast. Right? Don't linger on that either. Just get it out.
Yes.
What it is, right? And then, like, a really good cold call shouldn't, like, go long. Like, for me, it was like, and I don't know exactly what you're pitching, like, but then it was like maybe one more line, he'd go, and this is how I always did it. One more line, he'd be like, and now you can hear him kind of.
It's turning.
Yes. Now, here was my gold mine. I go, you ask him a question.
Okay.
To push him over the edge. I would always go, well, what time? I was like, Or you know what I would say? Like, I can get you set up Wednesday at 2. What time? I would go, are you Eastern time or Western time? Are you? And he would go, yeah, Mountain time. Boom. Right? You almost made the decision for him. So he or she doesn't have to make too many decisions for themselves.
Gotcha.
Right. And then you're off the phone, you know? And then it's quick. But a good one is like fast. But I feel like the intro is like almost most of it.
It's all of it.
Yeah. Otherwise they're not gonna trust you. Yeah. Is that what you're pitching? What do you
Well, they want me to do a little bit of discovery during the cold call, which I don't love. Which I don't love, if you want me to be honest with you.
Yeah, because it's just it's going to be tough unless you get into like sometimes what'll happen is you can, like, if your intro's strong enough, you can sort of bounce yourself into somehow you end up in a real conversation.
Yes.
Right.
And this is a very unique product I am selling. But I call the guy, I go, hey, William, it's Rich from Chainalysis. How are you?
Great. Oh, wow, you did it in one swoop.
I do it in one breath.
Wow. Okay. That's really
deal.
something. I actually kind of like that, because if I'm a guy, now you even saved me that little half beat of fucking, you say, okay, I like that.
And he goes, Rich, great to hear from you. How you doing? I go, William, it's never been better. You got a minute to talk real quick?
Great. The never been better.
It's never been better. And he goes, you know what? I have more than a minute. I was like, oh,
wow.
God.
Okay.
I said, Hardy. Can you believe it? I said that on the call.
This is a textbook call, bro.
right out of a textbook. I've seen it a million times.
This is unreal.
So I go, listen.
Yeah.
I know you're right. I forgot where he was at. What are you guys doing in the crypto space right now?
Right. Is that what is that like what they tell you to say? The crypto space?
No, that's my own little spin on it.
Okay.
All right.
Like that.
Yeah, basic. Yeah. So he goes, listen, love the product.
Right.
I've seen your product. I love the product. I love the company. I love the culture.
But
he goes,
that's the process. Yeah.
I applied for a job with you guys, and you turned me down this morning. And I'm on the phone with this guy, and there's 3 other jabronis staring at me on my computer.
Oh, this is
and I'm just like, my mouth's open. No one's ever said to me, yeah, you just turned me down for a job.
Yeah, what is that in the handbook?
So I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, it wasn't me exactly, sir.
Yeah, I was like, well, I just got a job here, and I'm looking to sell some product. You interested?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, you did not. You were like, I just got a job here?
I didn't say I just got a job here. I was
okay.
like, well, you know, life happens quick. You got 15 minutes coming up that we can have.
That's tough. And did he push back?
He's like, he's like, first off, this company's not going to do anything for you. And second off,
that's what he said?
Yeah, he's like, they're just not in the market. And second, I'm not the guy to talk to even if we were in the market.
The gatekeeper. Not the guy to talk to.
Like, well, I was like, well, you know, maybe at the next job you'll be the guy. But I guess not maybe right now, huh?
Dude, oh my God.
I was just trying to get off that phone.
I don't know if I've really heard that.
He's like, yeah, you turned me down for a job. And I was like, well, keep applying. I don't know what else to tell you, man. I was not expecting you to say this.
Yeah, that is not a rebuttal you hear.
No, it's like a 45-year-old guy in Jacksonville. Last thing I was expecting him to say was, yeah, I just applied for your New York City office location.
Yeah, what the hell?
The fuck happened with that? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not in HR. Don't ask me.
Oh, my God. So how many of these are you making a lot of these?
Well, I just started on this job.
I love this.
Last job, I was crushing 25 calls a day.
Oh, you were?
But they were all scheduled, not that much cold. Some cold, not that many cold.
Right.
This job, I'm going to have to do some cold, but you know what I'm the king of? The king of?
What's that?
Email.
Ooh,
and LinkedIn messages.
Good. That's good. That's good
prospecting.
I'll do
anything but get on that phone.
Wow. See, I was just a fucking
You're a call guy.
I was a hammer.
Call you Thor.
Yeah, bro. Listen to this. One of my first weeks, it was legendary. I couldn't get a fucking meeting on the books to save my life.
Jesus.
My first meeting, I was trying to get one of these, calling. I get like, man, I must have been 5 days in. And like a lot of other people had like gotten luck, they gotten one.
5 days in?
Yeah. I was struggling.
Wait, what happened? This hasn't been filming the whole time.
Oh, no.
Don't tell me it's...
Well, you got it down here, right?
No, yeah, the audio's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna...
Hells yeah.
Okay, we're back.
It's been like 5 days or so. It's been a while.
Okay.
And and now it's going into Christmas. So it's getting into my back is killing me. It's getting into Christmas.
You want to use that chair?
No, that's okay. Right. So everyone's like, "What are you doing, dude?" It's like Christmas Eve, and I'm like still at the office.
Because we all know you grind.
That's what I'm saying.
For corporations.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm fucking like trying to make this work, okay? At the time, I got this girlfriend who's like, you need to work this job so that you don't suck. And I'm like, okay, I'll work this job. I'll go get a real job for you. And I'm like trying to make this thing work,
right.
Okay? And I'm like fucking grinding, and I'm cold calling. When you start, I got to tell you, the learning curve's tough. Tough. Right?
People expect you to know about the product. Like, shut up.
Exactly. Like, you don't, and you sound like a fucking baboon. Yes. Unfortunately, when you talk about it, you're like, well, can I tell you about our pyramid? And you're like, the guy's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, like, shove it up your ass. You sound like an idiot.
And this is at Thomson Reuters, a credible company.
That's right. That's right. So, and a lot of times when you call them, they're already annoyed because of something that happened at the company.
That happens way more than you think.
Yes. So you're like, fuck, you know, like, so anyway, long story short, I'm like, everyone's gone, and I'm like pissed because I'm like, fuck, I need to get this. Like, I'm in training. Like, I need to get a meeting.
Right.
Now, I could have just like gone home, but it's like Christmas. So now what? Now I'm going to be off for a week, and my first week after the training week, I get nothing on the job. I'm like, I'm going home with not one meeting. I'm freaking out.
Are you pure commish at this point?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you got Babe back at home with a plate of lasagna.
Or ziti.
Yeah, ziti.
Back then, ziti was everywhere, not like now where you can't find it.
That's right. So she had ziti on the table, and I was like, I can't come home without some, really, the day's harvest.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. So then it's like 5 o'clock. So now I'm really screwed because there's no one in the office anyway at this point.
Right. You're a hard worker.
Right. But I'm just calling. I'm just calling away. I get up past like 140 calls. Okay. It's like 5:40. Okay. Lights are off.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. It's Times Square. Okay. It's pitch black. You got these giant billboards like swiping weird ads.
Yep.
Like right next to the tower. And I'm just alone in a massive floor, just like calling people, you know? And I'm like, this is brutal. Like, I got to get out. Finally, some schmo picks up.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
What was the last name? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Steenowitz. What was the ending there?
Maybe like a Williamson or something.
A Williamson.
Yeah.
It's waspy.
Yes. And he is like, what is it? Like, you caught me on the way out, you know? And I'm like, I came clean with the guy. I just literally go, listen, I've been making all these calls. I'm calling from Thomson Reuters. I'm just trying to set up a meeting.
A Christmas miracle.
Yes. It was like a fucking Hail Mary from the manger. Okay.
From the manger.
Yeah.
Because we all know Joseph was slinging rocks outside that manger. Always kept his arm fresh.
Yeah, Joseph. It was a Hail Mary from the manger.
Yep.
And I'm like, and I come clean with this guy, okay? And he's just like, send me the invite. And I was like, oh! Like, I was riding so high, dude. I was fucking fired up. Gave me his email.
Did you sell? Did it end up good?
I don't actually remember. I just like most of the number, like the thing I had to do was get the
Okay, I'm in the same position right now. I need to get the meetings. That's my whole thing. I'm a big I love a meeting. That's
you gotta get the meetings.
But yeah. Do you want to go into jobs?
Which job? Oh,
do you want to go into worst jobs? That's what we've been trying to do the past 4 weeks, or the past 4 appearances.
Yeah. We could go in for a little bit. We got some time.
We got some time. First of all, how the shoes doing? You feel good with the shoes on?
Yeah.
Oh, game changer.
I love the shoes. The shoes was a huge.
And the Michigan jacket.
Yeah, Mish jacket. Even after the tough loss, had a fun set. Had a good time last night.
Oh yeah, where at?
Good set. Von Bar.
Von Bar. Haven't been there in a dog's age.
Yep. My bro was there. Real hoot.
Your actual bro?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was nice. So, yeah, worst jobs. What were we? I mean, I've had so many.
This could take a few episodes. You said the amount of jobs you've had.
I've had so many jobs. Like,
since I've known you, you've had so many jobs. It's only like 5% of your life.
Yeah, I've had multiple jobs since you've known me.
Yeah.
It is weird, right? I've worked in finance. I think I've worked in every industry.
You've worked in every industry.
Yeah, on earth.
Dairy?
I've worked in dairy.
You've worked in dairy.
I've worked in dairy.
Fill me in on what the dairy job was. You've had multiple dairy jobs? The fuck's going on in Westport?
Yeah, I worked at a cow grazing.
No, you didn't.
Well, it wasn't like he goes, no, it wasn't like a cow grazing. It was like I helped with like the cows for Stew Leonard's. Had like a
no, like the animatronic cows in the store,
no.
Like a mechanic.
You mean like when the vegetables sing?
Yeah, like that's what you did. You fix the cows.
No, outside. The cows they use for milk.
No.
Yeah. The cows, like, they have, like, they sell a lot of milk there. So they have, like, a system set up.
Well, that's their whole thing. They're a dairy. They started as a dairy thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got a whole gripe with Stew Leonard's. I don't know if you want to get into that.
Well, I would like to. I was going to say I was just fucking with you, though, by the way.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
With you, I have no idea.
Absolutely. I can convince myself I worked in dairy. It's part of my
Stew
allure.
Leonard's is a Connecticut company, is it
yeah.
not?
Yeah, and you're right. They started in dairy. I forgot that.
Well, this is what I don't like about Stew Leonard's.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me.
There's no aisles.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? You
I
mean
want
like
to go
the
get
one
I've only been to one Stew Leonard's. It's all
it's like IKEA.
It's like IKEA. It's a lazy river of groceries. Where if I want to get sausages, I can't just go get sausages. I have to walk through produce and then dairy, then soft drinks, and then there's a singing wheel of cheese I have to give the finger. And then it takes me a half hour to get to the sausages.
Yeah, it is a lazy river. Oh, I haven't heard that term in a while. That's exactly what it is.
It's terrible.
It's weird. There are these little nooks, though, where you can bypass some of the... Do you know what I mean? Sort of like Chutes and Ladders.
I've only... That's a good reference. That's a fantastic reference, Chutes and Ladders.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, with the Chutes and Ladders reference, yes, I do. Well, in our Stew Leonard's, there's not that many...
Connecting piece?
Right, there's not like an ABC gap where I could just hit the gap.
So that's
using a football analogy.
Yeah, so like ours does this lazy move, and what I remember is there was a little pathway.
Okay.
From like milk to like like let's say milk to veggies.
The video on this is shot. Yeah.
Yeah. So it like you could actually, but there weren't many of those, and you sort of didn't realize where they would take you.
We're going with no video for the rest of this. We
Yeah.
got 20 minutes left. All right, keep going.
So you didn't realize where it would take you, right? So like, so usually you're right. It is like it's designed like a lazy river, but if you think of a snake, right, as it wraps back up,
Yes.
you could just have a little passageway. What would you call that?
Yeah, a little. A little. What's it called when an army like breaks into the wall?
Yeah.
A little, whatever that is. You guys know. The video's not on.
Yeah, the videos, though, there's no video. A little, but that doesn't matter. A little attack.
Yes.
Or like whatever the hell it is.
There's a break in the chain.
Yes. And then you can jump into you can just skip the loop.
Yes.
Okay? So you could skip loops.
Okay.
That's something that you could do at Stew's. But you're right. Generally speaking, you got to like, it's this whole thing. Like you come in mine, you could see them like through this big pane glass. You could see them, the assembly line where they were like making the milk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Making the milk?
Yeah. Like the machines.
Okay, it wasn't like it didn't start with a cow and someo's milking the cow and it goes through and then.
Yeah, no, like you just see the cartons of milk. How much milk? Can I ask you something?
Fill me in.
But yeah, because my mom, this is like people have famously referred to how much milk the Hardy Boys drank.
The Hardy Boys.
That's right. My brother and I, and my sister too, when she became of age.
What was the age criteria for
drink.
milk in the Hardy house?
Drink milk. I think like you probably really started getting involved around like 8 to 10 in the milk game.
Oh, that's when the milk game really picked up.
Yeah,
When people were fading out of milk, you were getting into milk.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Like when you really bones started working, about to head into the double digits.
Yep.
You need good milk
Of
every
course.
night. Couple glasses, cool, cubed milk. We used to
Cubed milk?
yeah, do ice cube in the milk.
You would put an ice cube in the milk. That's pretty trashy. That's trashier than putting ice cubes into your wine.
I would love cold milk. Did you drink a lot of milk?
No.
Wow, I'm surprised with the shells. What were you eating with the shells?
So you would have milk with dinner.
Yes.
This is infamously trashy.
Yeah,
Having milk with dinner is garbage.
Rich, this is all we would do for many. Let me tell you something. Okay. My mom would get 8 half gallons of milk. 6 to 8, like every time she went.
She would get 6 to 8 half gallons of milk.
Yeah.
So why didn't she get 3 to 4 gallons of milk?
I don't know. Like maybe they didn't sell it in the gallon. But every time she went, we would get through it.
And but what's the time frame?
Like a week, less than a week.
6 to 8 half gallons. 3 kids drink. That's a lot of milk.
It's a lot of milk.
What was your phlegm situation growing up?
I don't even know. I think it must have been high to very high.
High to very high phlegm.
Yeah. Because I was crushing milk every night. 2 to 3 big glasses.
2 to 3 glasses of milk a night. So
every night with dinner.
That's preposterous.
Yes.
That's a lot of milk.
So much milk. And people would bring it up. They'd be like, there's a lot of milk at the Hardy house. I didn't realize till much later how much milk we were drinking.
You go to a friend's house for dinner.
Yeah.
Would you ask for milk?
You know, I wanted to, but I could tell they didn't have the supply.
You can
walk into.
You drank so much milk growing up. You could walk into a physical structure and tell the milk situation within the walls.
Yeah, well, what I would do, because I would have, like, let's say I went over to the Kennedys for dinner, right?
The Kennedys of Connecticut?
Yeah, or the Kleins, okay?
Ooh!
Let me tell you. Here's how I know it's a no-go on the fucking Power Milk situation at dinner, okay? They've got like one milk and they're putting it in coffee. I'm not hammering that for dinner over there.
Yeah.
I look in the front. I'm like, oh no, there's not milk for drinking here.
Yeah, this is an accessory milk house.
Yes, and like Rich, I actually think I got shamed out of doing that. I think a couple times I probably went on a sleepover. Yeah, my buddy Deez's mom would like, oh, Hardy drank all the milk because I would drink the milk, and then they wouldn't have any milk, so I had to stop. I was like, oh, I can't be drinking. This isn't like milk for general use.
But did you see it as they didn't have enough milk or you drank too much milk?
I saw it as they didn't have enough milk.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you realize.
I didn't realize. I was like, oh, this is a you issue. Why are you getting barely enough milk for cereal? Get milk so we can go to work. We can do cookies and milk.
But
right?
You would have stuffed shells. You would have tomato sauce and milk.
Oh, yeah. I would have pasta and milk.
That
Heavy
is
milk.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And garbage.
I'm surprised that I thought you would be a real milk guy. What were you eating with dinner? Water? What kind of crazy...
Water. Water wasn't introduced in my life until 2012. All right? Before that, everything was just liquid.
Okay. So it wasn't water.
It was so bad at points. Like, I was so fat growing up. Mm-hmm. For sports,
yeah,
my dad wouldn't give me water. He wouldn't give me Gatorade. For sports, to rehydrate myself, I'm walking into the arena. I'm walking onto the field with a half gallon of iced tea.
Wow. That's not even.
I would come with a Modell's water bottle, half gallon Modell's water bottle. What's in that water bottle?
You're sweating out.
Iced tea.
You're struggling at these tennis. You can't rehydrate.
Shame on my coaches for not going, hey, Apple, is that a half gallon of iced tea? That's what people should have said.
Hey, Apple. That's funny. Hey, Apple, what are you doing? Come on. What is that, Lipton?
No, it wasn't Lipton. It was like 4. I see it. I see it in my brain. It could have been Lipton. I don't think it was Lipton.
Iced tea is so funny.
Iced tea played such an important role in my life growing up. We always had a gallon of fresh instant IT. And I'm not talking information technology. In the fridge.
Ooh, that's nice. IT.
We had a gallon of instant IT in the fridge at all points.
You were the IT director.
No, my mom was. She was in charge of the IT.
Your mom was the IT director. That's right.
Do you know what
You worked in IT sales.
I wasn't selling it. I was
what the hell were you doing?
I was consuming. I was the number one customer.
You were the IT consumer.
My mom was.
You were consumer facing.
My mom was sales engineering. She'd make the iced tea and then show me how to do it, how to go about it, so I could do it on my own.
You were consumer facing. Yeah, your mom was sales and engineering.
Yeah.
You had a human resource department.
My grandparents would come over every Sunday.
Wait, they were in on it?
Let me fill you in on what my grandparents
would
do.
See, so it's generational. That's the problem. You had to break a generational curse here with the IT.
They would come over every weekend, bring 2 to 3 dozens of Diet Colas and cola-related products.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say iced tea.
Diet Coke, Diet iced tea, regular iced tea, root beer.
Root beer in the 50s was a phenomenon.
Do you remember the Lipton iced tea cans that had the snowman on the outside of it? It was a blue can snowman holding...
Yes. And Diet iced tea is real trash, by the way.
Oh, let me fill you
Diet iced tea is pure
garbage.
Pure chemicals.
Oh, I'm getting cancer soon.
Diet iced tea. Like, wait, don't tell me. Was it diet iced tea when you went in
Sometimes.
Wow, that's disgusting.
Yeah, oh my God, gross.
That would, like, legitimately limit your respiratory abilities.
I may not have sperm.
Wait, so your grandparents came over. Okay, they bring all this shit.
So we
And your parents were like, thank God.
we were stocked to the brim with diet and some regular colas and cola-related products. Some
Right.
soft drinks were in the
Okay.
fridge.
2
All right?
liters?
No, they wouldn't bring 2 liters. It was all cans. My mom was slinging instant IT in the kitchen.
Slinging instant IT.
And this was happening, Hardy,
Steady. I mean, each day.
steady.
Right.
So this was happening in my life from the time I was born, September 14th, 93, until about 8th to 9th grade.
Yeah.
Then what became a big part of my life, and I don't know if the listeners can relate. I don't know if you're ready for this.
Yeah. I don't know.
Orange juice.
Oh, that's brutal.
I would go through a half gallon of orange juice a day, and I'm not exaggerating.
Really? Okay, so that's your milk.
This is what I did.
It's orange juice.
You
'Cause
know-
that's too acidic, Rich.
Oh my! The ulcers I have right now, I can't
Yeah.
even get into it. That's why I
Yeah.
need the insurance. That's why I'm doing the sales job.
Right.
You know, fucking someone answer me. What I would do is, you know how you walk around with like people have these like water bottles now in the office. They'll fill up the water bottle. They're drinking out of the water bottle.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
attach
yeah,
it to the backpack.
Yes.
The
What do they
reusable
call
water
that?
bottle. A reusable water bottle.
Yeah, but there's a famous No.
A Yeti. I have the Yeti.
The Yeti.
Yeah.
There's another one, but the Yeti I like. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So what I did was I would never fill things and just have them on me and keep drinking. So I was constantly dehydrated, and I would walk through my kitchen and take slugs of orange juice every 10 to 15 minutes.
What?
Along with that slug, snag a cookie.
Yeah.
No, what did my mom make? A brownie? I'll take a brownie. I'll take a pumpkin muffin.
Oh, this is nice.
So
In a
that
weird-
led
so that diet lifestyle
that led to 320 pounds and
right because you weren't drinking anything else but the orange juice, really.
Orange juice was my main source of liquid. I would say
That's a really poor
65 to 70% of my liquids from
Yeah.
2008 to 2011 was orange juice.
You're a dream for fucking Minute Maid.
Oh my God!
like-
No, we were a Tropicana household.
Oh, okay. Tropicana.
Only the good stuff. And
It
what
is
was on
so-
sale?
It's so much sugar, too.
Sugar wasn't even a thing at my house.
Yeah, because you were way past it being a thing. Yeah.
Ingredients in themselves wasn't a thing.
I gotta say, though, ingredients became a thing in, like, the late 90s. Right?
For you.
Not even. Maybe later than that. Right? Because ingredients weren't a thing for anyone, really. I think the general public... My parents thought milk was like making your bones stronger.
Right, but that's just what we thought.
That's what I'm saying, though. And, like, before the war, people were hammering milk before they went to the front line.
Hammering milk. And all forms of milk.
Yes.
Cow's milk. Goat's milk.
Yup.
I don't know if there's other forms. But those were the two.
Yup. Boar's milk.
Is that seriously a thing?
No, I mean, I'm just going, you know?
Boar's head.
Boar's head. Right? So people didn't know, right? Come on. We all remember this. People were come on, look at cigarettes, right?
Oh, yeah.
They don't know. Like orange juice, you probably thought it's a liquid. It hydrates.
That's
It
legitimately what I thought. I thought it
Yeah.
was providing me with vitamins. What I didn't know is that it
Providing me with vitamins.
It says on the thing. It says vitamin C and E. And I'm like, I'm beating these bitches. I'm the healthiest boy in school. This isn't fat. It's just a bunch of stored vitamins.
Providing me with vitamins is so funny.
Potassium.
Yeah, let me get my vitamins for the day. Yeah. That's funny, dude. Here's the thing. That's fascinating. Orange juice.
Orange juice.
And then this iced tea phenomenon at your sporting events is insane.
Yeah, iced tea was fading a bit, and the orange juice picked up. There was an inverse relationship between the two.
My sister still talks about how much milk she drank as a kid and how appalled she is by it.
It's just... And
She's
here's
like-
the thing with milk. Well, first of all, what type of milk? We should have said this earlier. Because I'm nervous you're about to say whole.
No, skim milk. Skim milk.
Skim milk.
Yeah, no non-fat skim milk.
We were a 25, a
I don't
2%
like-
household.
You were 2%?
We were at 2%.
Here's the thing. I hated the taste of whole milk.
Really?
Yeah, I hated the taste because I didn't know. I still don't like the taste of whole milk. It tastes like it's gone bad to me.
Interesting.
I'm a skim guy.
Okay.
I like a light milk for heavy consumption.
Light milk.
With my light lasagna.
Or ziti.
Or ziti, right? I do a light milk. But I remember my sister famously said, this is one of my new things. I like saying someone famously said something. So my sister famously said at Christmas Eve dinner at my Aunt Lucy's, who's since passed.
R.I.P.
Yeah. She sits down, leans next to me. This is after the whole dinner is over, and she leans over and goes, "Not a vegetable in the house."
Were you not a veggie house?
Well, and I thought about it to myself. This is my extended family, right?
Of course.
We go over there. She was right. We had this feast, not one vegetable. I never even really put it together.
You won't even do like a green bean or
You would think, Rich, but there wasn't even the green bean.
broccoli with cheese on top?
Zero.
I don't
Not
even
some-
understand this.
Yeah, not a carrot,
No carrots?
not a cuke.
Corn?
Nope.
You didn't even have corn?
Not one vegetable. I'll tell you what's there. Shrimp, app, right? Okay. Squingeal, cold squingeal.
Cold?
Squingeal salad. Unbelievable.
I believe it.
Unbelievable. Pizza bread. She makes pizza.
I'm familiar with what pizza bread is. You don't have to explain pizza bread to me.
Don't insult me.
I'm very familiar with the product, and let me tell you, big fan.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
That's what comes out first when you show up.
Wow.
Plates of pizza bread. Okay? Chovies on them. Delicious.
Ooh.
Yeah. Strombolis. Sausage.
Strombolis and pizza bread.
Yes.
Unheard of.
Yeah. Okay? Just outside the realm of acceptability. Okay? Baked clams.
She made the baked
Yes.
clams?
Baked fucking clams. Knockout. That comes out right after she comes out with the baked clams, the shrimp cocktail, and the squingeal.
Your aunt sounds like a real bitch.
Oh, unbelievable. Okay. Then waits a little bit and you get the mussels. Red sauce.
Yep.
Dipping bread.
Yes.
Okay. All knockout. So that's the third course.
Okay.
Then she comes out with pasta with the red sauce, pasta, white sauce,
Yep.
linguine, and your thin chicken parm slices.
Thin.
Yes.
Did she emphasize the thinness?
Yes.
They usually do.
It's insane. And then that's it. So then you're looking at dessert.
Well, of course. Well, let me ask
But there's no veggie. There's no veggie anywhere.
One thing that stands out to me
Yeah.
in such a traditional Italian-American household.
Yeah.
Usually between that third course and dessert,
Yeah.
there is a salad usually.
Yeah, you would think.
I know.
I know. My mom would. If my mom was doing the night, she'd probably have a salad. But there's never been a salad at this Christmas
Wait, but then
Eve.
who's in charge of the... I thought it was at your house that your
No,
mom's making.
this is extended family.
Wait, so who...
So it's like my mom's... It's like my grandfather's sister.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's very Italian. Like, it's like Paulie, Ricky, Johnny, Steven,
Of
Bobby.
course.
Yeah.
This is where I think we disconnected.
Okay.
Your aunt was making comments on the milk and the veggies, or
Yeah.
just the veggies.
Oh, my sister was making a comment on how there's no veggie
Okay.
at this Italian feast that we go to.
But was everyone drinking milk?
No, I don't even think there was much milk going on at it. And milk's not so much related to this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was very lost.
You were looking for a milk connector.
Bro, I'm waiting for the milk to come into the story. When you brought up the dessert, I'm like, and there's the milk. I was waiting for how the milk was getting involved.
No, I was just relating it to how milk, all this like stuff, orange juice,
Yes.
ingredients. It was like stuff we didn't really like, our parents and like we didn't really think about. And like veggies is another one of those that
I understand what you're talking about now.
my
Okay.
sister has kind of been like one who's been like, where are the fucking veggies? Right. And like that just made me laugh because I didn't realize, like thinking about it, I was like, oh, there's not one veggie here. But it's like this kind of like, oh, no one knew. No one knew. Right?
No one knew. I remember
No veggies, orange juice, yeah.
my how should I phrase this? So my grandparents would come over
Yeah.
and they bring the beverages,
Yeah.
the assorted beverages. What they also did was, Hardy, they had an Entenmann's and Entenmann's, what's it called?
The like
I'm
box.
blanking out on the second word. No, we're all right. Everyone's familiar with Entenmann's. An outlet. An Entenmann's outlet, Hardy.
Whoa, what? What do you mean an outlet?
Right. So you know what an outlet is.
Yeah. Like a shopping outlet?
Yes. No.
Wow.
So an outlet is where things are out of season. They're discounted. They're damaged.
Okay. Ew, wait, what?
So I'm getting into it.
Oh my God.
So my grandparents, mind you, my grandmother was a schizophrenic bipolar. They
Right, okay.
went to
Right.
the Entenmann's outlet where they would purchase expired and damaged Entenmann's products.
Oh, mine is blown.
And I would eat an entire box of expired Entenmann's cookies like it was nothing.
How is this legal? How is this?
I'm not sure. And that building stood
Really?
it recently closed.
Wow.
And it was there. I've had freezer burnt cupcakes.
right. 'Cause
Just
they're-
tasted like sand.
Where was the outlet?
I don't want to give you an exact neighborhood because I'm not
Okay.
sure it was in Queens.
Okay. And they would she would like drive there, get this stuff.
Load up.
Wow.
Because they were like, it's
I didn't
such a
even
good
know.
deal. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and at the time, I was like, yeah, this is amazing. I didn't have a fresh cookie until I was 14 years old.
Yeah, and you're going around with your iced tea.
And my instant iced tea and
And
my
your fucking-
box of expired Entenmann's
Entenmann.
cookies.
Wow, dude.
And like the cakes they would bring, they'd be like punched. It'd be like someone punched the cake. And they're like, yeah, we brought cake. It's like, did someone punch this raspberry strudel?
How did you find out about this?
So what happens, Hardy, if you've never experienced an Entenmann's outlet product, they were they had like marker tracings on them by color. So black was like recently expired, red was like longer expired. Wow. But if you go and buy a regular Entenmann's, there was no marker.
Yeah.
I thought all Entenmann's came with markers to distinct them.
Yeah.
Right. And then on this podcast, I'll say I weighed 320 pounds, and my parents go, "You did not weigh 320." And then we look at pictures, and we talk about how I ate expired Entenmann's for years.
Right.
And they go, "Okay, maybe you did."
Dude, that's legendary. You're being in that like that's like borderline child abuse. That like type of like diet lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had some similar Listen, it was a different time.
It was a different time.
All right, I'm having a half gallon of milk a night. Right?
Which is that's no matter what time it is. That's a lot of milk. Regardless. It could be 1890 or 2021. It's just a lot of milk.
I was trying to sneak that in there as an acceptable. Listen, I'm having a half gallon of milk each night. You're doing your Entenmann's, popping in for an OJ.
Yep.
It was a looser time.
If there's one way to describe this time, it was loose. From the phlegm to my bowel movements, everything was loose.
It was a loose time. It was, oh, God.
All right, I think that's it. We'll wrap it up there.
Yeah, all right. Holy hell.
Okay, we'll catch you guys on the flip-flop.
Peace.